Doma Sports Talk Worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, some boxing slash WWE news. We're hearing that Jake Paul, seeing as though he couldn't fight Gervonta Davis, is going to probably fight Anthony Joshua. I think the talks are, you know, are advanced talks to fight Anthony Joshua, former heavyweight champion, two-time heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua. Pros and cons. But we could keep this one pretty short because I didn't really want to say much about it, but it is boxing news, right? Let's talk about a couple of pros. Let's talk pros first because not many of them. Well, we got to fight. You got some kind of activity, something to do on the weekend, maybe you're going to watch it. Yeah, that's pretty much the pros. There's some kind of activity going on. There's some kind of activity going on. Because the cons outweigh it. I don't really even know what to say about the fight. Because do we think it's scripted? Is that what we think? Because Anthony Joshua versus your boy Jake Paul, he was about to get down to 190 pounds to fight Gervonta Davis. Now, what is he going to do? Go and move up to 220 to fight your boy Anthony Joshua? That would make us think, damn, that theory that he couldn't get his weight down to fight Gervonta Davis and use the domestic violence issue as a way to get out of that fight, starting to make a lot of damn sense. Now, Jake Paul, even though he's improving, and maybe he's looking at the fact that Anthony Joshua is chinny and has been out for the ring for a while, this shouldn't be a competitive fight. You know what I mean? Now, what I'm hearing is it's about to be a real fight and not an exhibition. Now, I don't roll with Anthony Joshua. Never have, really. But Anthony Joshua is a formidable heavyweight with a lot of skill, right? So I'm not looking at him and Jake Paul as being really competitive. It probably shouldn't be. So there you got that theory of, the whole time. Are we looking at a real fight here? You know what I mean? And every time there's Jake Paul's involved with Mike Tyson, we thought that Mike Tyson was pulling his punches. So, and then if it's a real fight, you could also look at the element of, damn, Jake Paul think he can get with Anthony Joshua? Damn, Anthony. You got this little dude thinking he can get with you, bro? Knock him the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful almost. Oh, another pro, give a pro instead of a con is, they're going to make a little money. They can't hate on people making money. Anthony Joshua was looking for a little fight on an undercard, actually, to get back in it. So this should be just a stay busy fight, get back in it, get your feet wet, fight for Anthony Joshua. So that's another pro, by the way. But other than that, it's got all kind of cons up in here. No pun intended. So I really don't know what to say about this one. I'm looking for y'all to say something about this. I don't really know how to look at this fight. You know what I mean? Because if it's not an exhibition, then damn it, Anthony Joshua was supposed to blow the guy up out of here. And, with no mercy. And if Jake Paul were to do something, would we believe it at all? Would you believe that Jake Paul is good enough now to beat Anthony Joshua? Right? So I don't know. And so because of all that, it might not be the right thing to watch. Probably unfair to Jake Paul, because what if Jake Paul is getting good enough to do something like that? You know what I mean? What if he is all of a sudden got good enough to beat a two-time heavyweight champion in Anthony Joshua? Right? So I don't know, man. This one here, those are pros, a couple of cons. Y'all holler at me. Let me know what y'all think about the Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua fight, because I basically don't know. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide, and I'm up out of here, y'all.